Hello to viewers, listeners, and those of you logging on through the internet. I'm talking to you today from the offices of the British Broadcasting Corporation on the Home Service, Light Programme and Colonies Radio. And I'd like to talk to you today about the subject of the English language, the correct usage of the English language, and particularly the correct usage of the word fuck. Last night I went to see a screening of this new film, The King's Speech, which is being widely touted for awards consideration. Got a great performance, the centre of it, Colin Firth playing King George VI, who was sorely afflicted by a stammer, which, according to the film, he was partly able to overcome for public speaking through the use of therapeutic swearing.
My husband is, he's required to speak publicly.
I have received
There are a couple of scenes in the movie in which his therapist, played by Geoffrey Rush, teaches him to swear and enjoy the sound of rude words in a way that somehow enables him to overcome his stammer. And in both of those sequences, the F word is used repeatedly. Now, the BBFC have given the film a 12 classification, despite the fact that normally that many uses of the F word in the film would give it a 15 certificate. And they've said very clearly in their description of their decision that they arrived at this classification because the F word was used in a therapeutic context, because it wasn't aggressive, because it wasn't directed at anybody, and because it did constitute an exception to their usual policy in relation to the F word. Fair enough. Only a couple of months ago, Stephen Woolley, the producer of Made in Dagenham, one of my favourite films of the year, complained that his film had been given a 15 certificate, which stopped 12-year-olds from seeing a movie which he considered was very important to them. Think about it. That story is about equal pay for women. It's about equal rights. And it's a story which young people should see because it's really important to know their history. But it was given a 15 because on 17 occasions the F word is used. Not aggressively, not confrontationally, but in ordinary conversation. Here's the question. I personally think the BBFC are right in terms of The King's Speech, a movie I like very much and which I think has been rightly classified as a 12. So here's my question. Are the British Board of Film Classification being classist? Are they actually saying that when a king says f***, it's liberating, but when a worker says f***, it's revolutionary? You tell me.